Hello, welcome to Bill Molyneux's History and Wargame World. Alright, I'm not going to talk too long. We are going to just start playing the French 4th Legionnaire Fort game, and let's get to it. Alright, so we have decided for this game we are not going to have me run the turns. I will go through, play a turn, and do a recap. So right now, visually, everything is where it's at on the table. So turn 1, the Bedouins and all have moved. And I am using a new tripod. I left my other tripod at Fort Frederick, and I'll pick that up. And speaking of Fort Frederick, don't forget to watch my videos of Fort Frederick. So, our Bedouins are around. I'm going to pause the camera and go to the other side. So we're just getting ready to start. So I'm going to pause the camera, and I'm going to have all the Legionnaires fire. And my wife did it again. Look at this. Lisa played a practical joke, and she snuck in a Native American woodland Indian into the fort. However, I caught it this time. Sometimes she does that, and I don't catch it until halfway through a game or something. I look like an idiot. So we caught the Native American. Lisa, my wife, she's awesome. And anyhow, I'm pausing the camera, and I'm going to go ahead and have the Legionnaires fire. The Bedouins will return fire. They need 10s, believe it or not, to hit, and the Legion gets a saving throw of a 1 through 5. All right. Pause it now. Hello, welcome back. Well, our Legion did quite well. They're hitting on 6 through 10s, and they had a machine gun, 2 Lewis guns. Total losses, about 50 of the Bedouin are gone. I gotta move the camera to show you what happened up front by the gate. Hold on, everyone. Alright, the Bedouin cavalry had a keg of gunpowder, and it got blown up. And this one lone figure did not get killed out there, but all his friends around him did. There's a lot of gaps in the lines. However, the Legion, on turn 1 here, we're going to roll for the Dervishes, Fuzzy Wuzzies, and Bedouins to fire back. So hold on, let's see what their losses will be. Well, welcome back, everyone, and I've resolved my Bedouin, Fuzzy Wuzzy, Dervish firing, and the Legion lost 5 figures. They put quite a hurt on these natives. So I'm right now feeling quite confident. The machine gun up at the one corner is doing fine. Both Lewis gunners are still running fine. So I'm pausing the camera. We're going to turn 2. The Legion will move after the Bedouins, and then we're going to do simultaneous firing. The Legion will fire first, and then the Bedouins. Hold on, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this. This is the quick system rather than rolling the dice for everything. Oh, so far I've been playing about 25 minutes. Welcome back, welcome back. This is the completion of the movement of turn 2. Legion has moved, and our Bedouins have moved. I'm going to take the camera around to the other 2 sides, give you a view of everything. As you can see, we're at the gates or at the walls with ladders. And let's pause the camera. And here we are on this side. We have another keg of powder being dragged up. We have not had firing yet to see if it's going to explode by the gate or not. This wall here is doing really well. Next turn, I'll probably move some of the Legion off that wall to another wall. And let's go hit the other side. Death in the desert, death in the desert are the rules I'm using modified. You know, Howard Whitehouse, A Gentleman's War, Sword in the Flame. There's so many rule sets. Death in the Desert is by Eric Burgess, and they're free on the internet. I put them in the No Stress Miniature Wargame Facebook site in the files. Alright, I'm going to pause the camera, resolve all combat, and then next turn is the turn the natives will go up the ladders. A Legion figure can actually knock a ladder down on a 5 or higher on a D10, but they can't fire. And right now I really need to probably put more fire into the uprising here. Alright, let's pause the camera and resolve our combat. Alright, welcome back. I've completed all the firing. Now next turn we'll be doing the going up the ladders. I did not have any Legionnaire figures push a ladder down. Alright, lost 9, I think, Legionnaires. Really took a hit in a couple wall areas. I rolled really bad saving throws, and they rolled quite well. There are some areas where the Bedouins got chewed up really bad though too. Let's go to the other side of the fort. Now in hindsight, I'm thinking I should have maybe not hit the walls, all the walls at once with as much as I did. As you can see, our left wall attack force is almost gone. And this wall, the legions have gotten chewed up a bit. I don't think those 3 or 4 figures are going to hold there this turn. Let's go take a look at the front gate. Alright everyone, well our front gate area is doing fairly well. The Lewis Gunner's still alive. And so's our machine gun team right here. And this is just rolling buckets of D10s. Oh, I have them over on the chest freezer, by the way. So as not to have them in the video as much. A couple people mentioned having all the dice and tape measures takes away from the video. So I'm trying to do that off to the side and putting them away again. Now you'll see that keg of gunpowder is just laying there. That's probably going to get hit by a bullet and explode this turn. Alright, we're going on to turn 3. And I'm having quite a bit of fun playing this. It's really just moving 4d10 for the natives and 2d10 for the Legion. So we're going to go to turn 3 now. I don't know if the Legion will hold. They've been doing pretty good, but this last round wasn't so good. Well, welcome back. I've not done the firing or the melee yet. I've completed all the movement. And as you can see, the French have some issues. The Bedouins have climbed the ladders there. And I'm going to pause the camera, go to the other side. This is turn 3, by the way. And over here we have a big problem. They're pouring over the wall. The Bedouins won the initiative. They got to move first. So I couldn't plug gaps or throw ladders over. I should have done that last turn. And I love your comments and feedback. And I know many of you have said that if you were here, you would have done X, Y, and Z different. But I'm just plugging along the best I can. Let's take a look at the other wall. Now here the Legion has done quite well. But the 30 caliber machine gun's about to get overrun. So I'm going to resolve firing and then hand-to-hand combat. So stay tuned and let's see what happens. I haven't been counting morale, at all. The Legion will fight to the last man. But, you know, if I was doing morale, I think pretty close. They probably suffered 50% casualties. All right. I'm pausing the camera and we'll get ready for, we'll resolve these combat rolls. All right, welcome back. I've resolved firing and hand-to-hand combat. By the way, the gate is blown open. The gate is gone. That's going to be an issue. I'm going to be moving the camera around, but you'll see the machine gun crew are dead. The Bedouins got up there and killed them off. Not much left of natives there along this wall, though. The French have held that wall well. All right, pause the camera. Let's go hit the other side. Well, over here, I have the natives are all along the wall and the corner bastion. So right now the natives are swarming all over the place, but they're running out of men. Let's go hit the other wall. And by the way, this has just been a blast to play. It's just rolling lots of dice and moving figures around. But if you haven't used 54mm figures, or you're old and remember using them 50 years ago, this has just been a fun game. And looking at the clock, I've been playing 1 hour and 40 minutes, and I've had no interruptions this time. So my friend Walt, he likes 54mm gaming. We've had some gaps in the line. And to all my other friends that watch my videos, this has really been fun. I'm going to roll initiative. Hopefully the Legion will go first so they can readjust their wall defenses. Alright, and you know, I'm not really doing the dice rolling in this game, but the blue is the Legion, and the Legion's going second. The Bedouins rolled a 6, so that's not good. They can send 6 figures up a ladder per turn. That's unopposed, so we're going to get overrun. I needed to go first to block the ladders. Alright, we're going to pause the camera and finish the movement. Alright, well, welcome back. And missing that initiative the second time really messed me up for the French. The pole is down. We have natives everywhere. As you can see, we'll pause the camera and go around the other sides. So here we are on this side. And as you can see, this is it. So I'm going to resolve combat. The French will fire, and then there'll be a little bit of Giselle firing, and the hand-to-hand combat. The Legion has fought bravely. We'll hit the other side. Now, as I play this game, some 30 years ago, maybe a little bit more, my good friend Mick McGoldrick was playing this Legionnaire game. We were using the Airfix Sahara Fort, I believe, and 1/72 figures. And the fellas in the fort wouldn't let Mick back in. He was the relief column, and it was just him and a couple figures left. And they wouldn't open the door, and he was left out there pounding on the gate. I haven't thought of that story in years, so playing this game reminded me of that. I hope that doesn't bother anyone, that I did a little reminiscing. I'm going to pause the camera and resolve combat. Alright, I resolved combat. The Legion is pretty much gone. I have one officer and a rifleman over here. And we'll go over and take a look at the other wall here. Okay, over here I have one Lewis gun, 2 riflemen, and another rifleman there. The Lewis guns look cool, but they really only roll 3 dice. It's not as blazing as you see in March or Die or something. I'm only killing 3 figures, and I got to roll a 5 or higher on a D10, which I rolled pretty hot the first turn or two, but So we're going to end this video. In this version, it took me 2 hours and 10 minutes. I took one mini break to go get a soda. No dog issues or wife issues with me having to take care of anything with that. Very enjoyable. Again, used the free internet rules, Death by the Desert, but there are also the Men Who Would Be Kings. I like that rule system a lot also. 54mm figures. There's Armies in Plastic, Conti. Most everything here you see was painted by Jim Shaw of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. All I did was spray paint the main coat, and then he gives it the detail. A couple things. This weekend I'll be playing Pony Wars at Walt's house. And Goober the Traveling Bear and I will be at ScrumCon, April 8th. I think April 1st we might be down to Scoot's Barbecue. So, I hope you enjoy this version of my game, where I did not do the movement or the dice rolling, and it was a lot of fun. My back is a little sore because I had to keep moving all these figures. I didn't put them on movement trays. So, I might do that the next time. So, enough of me chit-chattering. This fort, by the way, you can buy on eBay, and also Mr. John at the Gettysburg Miniature Soldier Shop on Steinway Avenue sells French Foreign Legionnaire forts also. Thank you. Stay safe. Be kind. Be courteous. Please subscribe and consider watching all my other videos that I have out there on historic sites. Thank you.